Morning, guys. It's 3:30 in the morning. I keep asking myself, what the hell am I doing up this early in the morning? Ay, I'm out of my mind. It's December 10th, 2024. We were down to Rosebank, California, looking at Malibu coastline going up in smoke again. Just got off the live feed at this point over here, and I was reminded of other things that I should have been talking about, and I just didn't do the word salad on this one here. Came across some postings on Facebook, and they're covering and asking about places that I used to go to as a kid. One of the places was a Mexican restaurant that I liked going to with my family. It's the only one I knew about, and it was a very good place to eat. But throughout the decades, I guess it's gone through a hell of a lot of changes, including the building, because apparently, about almost 15, 20 years ago, the place went through changes of ownership, name of companies, trying to keep the place itself, and what it turned out to be is a burned down wreck over the past, I don't know, how many years. Kind of depressed the crap out of me. It was called Rusty's Hacienda. It was on Lancashire Boulevard. If I could look at it under Google Earth, I could look at the old landscape. But if I look at it under Google Maps, I'm looking at the new stuff. But there'll be some old pictures about what it used to look like, and it's depressing the crap out of me because that place, my family went. We went over there, and it was. I don't know if you would call a Mexican restaurant a magical place, but to a young kid who ate Mexican food, it was. It was. And I enjoyed the crap out of it. Somewhere along Lancashire Boulevard under 6600 block, they said there was a fire out there shortly to burn the place down a bit. I miss this place. Because a long time ago, it was a place that I used to eat at. The Rusty's Hacienda. 6601 area. Or close to it anyway. Where the hell am I at Google Maps? Yeah, I'm checking Google Maps out. I'm just trying to get a feel for where the hell I am. Get out of this damn thing. Thank you. Alright, flip it. Thank you. Uh, is it 64 or 66? Because I remembered eating at this one. There it is. I recognize the top and the dilapidated building on this damn thing. The address of this place was. Yeah, let me see if I can get in there. Yeah, 6439. God, do I feel old. The place used to be a few restaurants, and under Google Maps itself, it just depresses the crap out of me because I used to be there a long time ago. You never knew what kind of a magical place it was unless you remembered back in your childhood, and then you compare the old, and then it makes you feel like you're older than everything else. Looking at this place, just it was destroyed by fire. They were talking about it last several months in the papers and in comments and stuff. And there was a fire for the place. I think it destroyed it. But in my youth as a kid, I was seeing it. I know every Mexican place has got their own little unique style to them. I've been to Ernie's Hacienda or Taco House, I think. Ernie's was a cool place too. My brother and I would go there on a few occasions. Scope out the food, chips and salsa. He knew I had a thing for chips and salsa. I developed that taste when I was over at Rusty's Hacienda back in the 70s. Ma would take us there once in a while. You would see pictures of old Mexico painted on the walls, artistic impressions. I'd hear the music. I'd hear the musicians coming in with the mariachis and the liquids. The bar maybe a little bit further away from the cubicles, but in the round cubicle that we were at, Dave would take one side, Ma would take the other side. I'd be in the middle, and it was a treat. It was a treat. Dark, moody, a lot of lights in there. Made a subdued feeling, and always to drink the mock Shirley Temple. I hadn't had the taste of it in a hell of a long while. But I tell you one thing, taste buds change between what a kid drinks and what an adult would remember. I'd seen the recipes. I even think I still got the ingredients, but I haven't tried. I know they've got the commercial stuff out, and every once in a while they'll bring it out. The cherry flavored stuff and lemon lime sparkly drinks. Yeah. But I'm looking at this place that got burnt down. And yeah, it does make me depressed as hell about it. They've got maps of how many companies had taken over this place. The earliest picture they would have that would show it be Rusty's. I would have to do a PDF on this one. Preserve its memory. How much of it's been boarded up and fenced off, and back in July of 2007, it just depressed the crap out of me looking at it. I'm looking at the old pictures on Google Maps for this one. It tears at me because I've seen other places gone that mattered a damn thing to me. And I don't know how to deal with this one, to tell you the truth. That must have been shut down longer than 20 or 30 years. Yet I would remember it distinctively as a kid. And that's what depressed the crap out of me. I saved these things on PDF files so I could take a look at more of the details on them. I'll rename the file when I get a chance. But I'm looking at the past on this one. Karaoke and dancing, they would have. And they would. And a distinctive sign that says Rusty's Hacienda on it. But it was just looking like it had been in this earliest photo that Google could save back in 2007 of July. Because after that, it looked like it was a piece of crap after that. It did. And I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. My family had moved out of the San Fernando Valley in 2005. I guess Dave and I had different viewpoints a little after that when we started doing more and more explorations after Mom passed. But this place was already passed out in its history. We didn't get a chance to say goodbye to it. It was already gone long ago. No, we went down Lancashire towards the Ventura Freeway. And we headed towards what was Ernie's. Another one of them places you just had to experience it for yourself. I think it was right by Moore Park. I'm just utilizing Google Maps right now before I head back to bed and sleep again. But I wanted to see some stuff that meant something to me. It did. I can't explain it why nostalgia kicks me in the ass half the time, but it does. Of some places that you just had to experience, you had to go through, you just had to be part of. And it just, I don't know. I gotta put this back on detail, off the stuff, just detail here. Just so I can keep track where the hell I am. Halifax, where's Lancashire? Oh, for love's sake, Mike. Where's the Ventura Freeway? There's the Ven. There she is. Alright, close to the Ventura Freeway, right by Moore Park. Should have been in that area. There she is. Olive. Olive. Alright. Wait a minute. Dollar Tree. Screw that noise. Ernie's! Ernie's! Ernie's. Dave and I have been there a few times, and we still like the company. We still like the atmosphere of it. Caddy corner from a church, a Catholic church, St. Charles Borromeo or Borromeo. I always remember that place. Sometimes I get nostalgic for certain types of food. If I could fix it at home, I could fix it at home. But if I can't, I'd go out and fix it myself. Get it myself. Every Mexican restaurant has its own flair of what they would think that their home country is. And I've been a few Mexican restaurants. Some of them almost looked like it was gaudy as hell, and the other ones are just, if they are enclosed and they are um, not like showing a fast food, but like a restaurant. You get a flair. You get a flair for it. I don't know what was making me think. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was the video. No, it wasn't the video. It was the picture I was going through Facebook on that one. The Do you remember when kind of pages on Facebook. And someone brought out a question about Rusty's Hacienda, and I kept thinking about other places. Ernie's was one place, but Rusty's was still special in my heart because it was. Certain places would have that effect on people. This place certainly did. Looking back at the San Fernando Valley, it's got a lot of places that still would have affected me a great deal because I'd been through a few portions of it, but not enough of it. But there had been so many changes happening to that camp, that whole place. That I don't know how I can actually talk about nostalgia like that when I keep thinking about it. Even if I had lived there all my life, I still wouldn't be able to keep up with the changes that happen in that valley. Some changes freaked me out a bit, and other changes are just slow and gradual that it just poofed on me and just, I don't know, made me depressed as hell about it. Maybe a bit angry that wasn't there to see it or experience it for a couple of seconds, but it was there in your lifetime and gone. And some places actually do affect you from time to time. It did me. It affected me a great deal that I still having a hard time trying to cope with it. Trying to deal with things, and it's, oh great, now my computer's freezing up again. Too much information. Too much information. Come on, damn it. Yeah, too much crap. Oh yeah, the processor's having a field day today. I'm gonna drop kick some of the shit I've got on here. It's an old computer. It's tired. I gotta reset this whole thing all over again. When you're an adult, I'm discovering more and more the hard way is how much I want the past to be again in my adult. But the problem is, I can't. Curse of time. Time's pain in the ass. Time's a pain in the ass. You have your experiences as a kid, but when you're as an adult, you go back physically. Experiences are not there. Things have already changed, move on, mutated, and everything else. And it's hard as hell to deal and to cope with that kind of concept. Things change on a constant basis, so does the universe. Deal with it. It's the message. But we want things to remain the same, status quo, because they were so pure and innocent, we think. We didn't know shit from Shinola, did we? No, we didn't. What seemed to be a pure time at one point, and it's just one point in time. Chosen memories, locked in. But you have to realize things change even beyond the memory. Perspectives, viewpoints, opinions, life. And we don't like it. But we have to deal with it. Much like me dealing with sleep right now. So, I'll I'll go back to bed. Screw this noise. My brain ain't working.